Okay, I know everybody's gonna say, what are you doing? You got your navigation started, you're trying to hold a GoPro, drive down the road? Oh yeah, I am. Just pretending I'm putting my makeup on or eating McDonald's or talking on my cell phone or whatever any number of distractions there are. So I'm going to pick the scenic, the fastest, or the most direct. Whoa, I don't know what happened there. Give me my route.
Please follow the ID for 63 miles.
I don't know what happened there. Wait a minute. Let's go to route information. Okay. Store destination. Store it. Just store it. Okay, great. Okay. Route. Alright, anyway. Here's a topic. Let's go back to here. This is the second video today. Hopefully you guys can see this. Yeah. I'll get on the road here. Alright, let's see. I think it's been, I don't know, about 20 minutes since my last video I ended. But I thought about something. Thought about something else to talk about. But I guess that's probably because I'm here in the car by myself. And, I don't know, if you're watching this video, I'm sad that you don't have better things to do, but I'm glad that you decided to watch it and listen for a few more minutes. So, started this out by some shaky video of the GPS. I got to thinking about putting in directions in the GPS. I got to thinking about the GPS, the whole idea of it. I mean, we call it global positioning system. I thought, man, we could call it God's positioning system. I mean, I'm sure most of you, if not all of you out there, have put in some type of directions at one point into your car. I mean, 10 years ago, you had to put it into the old Garmin, the Garmin Nuvi, or the Magellan, or the Rand McNally, whatever it might have been. But either way, you had to put in directions, put in a destination. So you put in that destination, and you picked whether you wanted to take the scenic route, or the fast route, or the direct route. And you said start, right? Let's go down this route. Let's go here. I want to go here. Well, we have the GPS. We punched in what we think our destination should be. I think as Christians, we have one final destination. And that is eternal life with God, Jesus, and every Christian family member that's gone before us. Yeah, like I say, eternal life in heaven, right? That's what we want. We want to go to heaven. I mean, we can't punch that into our GPS here on Earth, but if it was God's positioning system instead of the global positioning system, we can punch it in. I mean, in my GPS, I get to pick, do I want a female voice? Do I want a male voice? Do I want it to be, what type of accent? Is it Australian? Is it British? Is it whatever it might be? What language? We can put all these settings in. Some of the fancy ones we can set up. Oh, any number of selections, any number of choices. What if we could get God's voice? we get Jesus' voice? Would we listen? Do we listen? I mean, we're going down the road, right? We've chosen our destination. We've chosen which path we want to take to get to that destination, right? Scenic path, fastest path. We've plotted that all out. And with God, we have plotted that all out. Or what we think we've done as plotting it all out. But remember, we had those 10 commandments from so long ago. Those 10 simple rules. Those 10, I could say they're 10 road signs to our destination. If you don't know those 10, then you can pause this and look them up and see what they are. But I'm pretty sure you know the 10 commandments. At least some of them. You might not know them all. You might know some of them. So we see the routes that we're supposed to take, right? They're laid out before us, 10 routes. And we can choose any one of them. But we have to stick to those routes. I don't know about you, but even though I've gone to church, I go to church, went to church as a young person, was in youth group, all over the place, did a bunch of different things. I struggle with staying on the path. I struggle with following the right roads to my destination. Just like this GPS I've got set in my car on this Sunday afternoon. I might be going down this interstate and decide I want to take a different road, or I need to stop and get some fuel, or stop and get some food, get something to drink. What does it say? What does our GPS say? It says recalculating, doesn't it? Recalculating. So in case, I don't know, in case we're lost, in case we drifted off course, it tries to pull us back onto course. It tries to keep us on the right path. Sometimes we ignore it, don't we? We ignore what it says. We ignore what it has to offer us because we need something else. Or we think we need something else, don't we? We think we know a better way. We think we know a different route. We think we know a better route, a faster route. A faster route to our destination. And if that destination is heaven, I guarantee that we don't know the fastest route. I guarantee we don't know the most scenic route. I guarantee we don't know anything about getting to that destination. God knows. GPS knows, right? The GPS knows. God's positioning system. God put us in this place for a reason. God put me on this road for a reason. God put me in a household with a wonderful wife, 2 wonderful children. He put me in that house for a reason. I am there because that is His plan for me. Who am I to say that I know better than He does? I mean, how many times have we plugged in the destination in our GPS? We get almost there and we say, wait a second, doesn't this road tie into, doesn't it go over here? Oh, well, I don't want to go all the way over there. I want to go, I'm going to cut onto this other road. I'm going to go somewhere else. Man, look at that. I'm sorry, but isn't it beautiful? The sun's shining. It's almost winter time, but the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. Look at God's creation. It might be just an interstate, but man, it's everything He's ever given us. Anyway, sorry about that. We think in our minds, man, I know a shortcut. I know a shortcut. I know a better way to go. It'll get me to the same place. And then we find out that, yeah, it does. But maybe there's a toll road there that we didn't know that they put up since the last time we've gone this way. So now we've got to pay for our decision. Now we've got to pay extra. Now it's going to cost us for our decision. Oh, believe me, it costs us for our decisions with God. You know, I think when we go off the path and we go on the different routes and we know better, we tend to sin, don't we? We tend to lose track. So God says in his way, recalculating. Come on back. Here we are. You know, let's go this way. This is the path I've chosen for you. This is a path towards righteousness. This is a path towards heaven. And we say, okay, wait a second. You're right. All right. Forgive me, God, for my sins, right? Forgive me, for they are many. Oh, man, I gotta get over. Let this guy get over here. Oh, sorry, guys. We're speeding now. We're like 85 miles an hour, but I gotta let that truck over that I passed, so. Okay, anyway. But we've got these sins. He recalculated. He got us back on track. And we keep going. But what if we could do that? I mean, what if it's that simple? We know the path we have to take, right? We have to believe in him, trust in him, put our faith in him, love him like no other. It is that simple. It is that simple. Nothing in life should make us afraid. Nothing in life should give us uneasiness if we trust in the Lord, right? It's all laid out for us. Salvation is ours. Eternal life is ours. If we just follow the GPS. If we just follow the route that is chosen for us. Now, are there going to be bumps in the road? Are there going to be detours? Sure. Oh, absolutely. There's going to be issues. Just like when we have that perfectly planned trip to go on vacation. Perfectly planned. We know it's going to take us 17 hours to get there. We're going to have a few gas stops along the way. Maybe a couple potty breaks. But man, this is the best route. We've gone that route before. It's always led us to where we want to be. But, oh my. Now there is a problem. Now there's a bump in the road. Now there's a detour. Now there's an accident. Now there is something in the middle of this road that is stopping us from our, well, I'm going to use vacation for salvation. So there's something stopping us from getting to our vacation, getting to where we want to be. Now, we can peel off the road and go who knows where, in what direction. Because, you know, we know the right way to go, but we're not going to do it because we are becoming impatient. We want to start our vacation. We want to have things now. The society says we need things now. We deserve things now. Okay? At what cost? How far off route do we have to go? Is it just a little bit? Is it a lot? Are we going to get lost? Probably. This simple accident, this simple hiccup in our trip, how much is it going to cost us? How much grief? How much aggravation? Well, recalculate. Think about it. I think I'll just stay right here. I think I'll just stay where I'm supposed to be patient. Have faith in the system, right? Have faith. We have faith in this GPS. I have faith in this GPS. It'll get me where I need to go today. It's going to lead me to where I need to be. I don't need to pull out my atlas. We can compare the atlas to the Bible at that point, right? Back in the day before we had GPS systems, global positioning systems, all this technology at our fingertips, we had to use the atlas. Well, the atlas is our Bible, right? The atlas is our directory. It's our guidance. It's doing it the old-fashioned way. I can get all the e-books in the world. I can get all the audio books to listen to driving down the road. I can link up with my phone, tie it into my Bluetooth, get it into my car for all the wisdom, all the help. Or I can, right? Open the Bible. That's the old-fashioned way. But I guess what I'm getting back to is, man, if you knew, and if you just had that faith in the Lord, that you have the faith in this GPS, would you choose? I mean, what would you choose? What would you choose to do? Where would you choose to go? How far off course would you want to be? And when you went off course and you got recalculated, or your route was recalculated, would you want to come back? Or do you think, or would you think better, or think that you know more than the man that created all this for us? So simple, right? So simple. Trust in the Lord, and you shall be saved. Right? Have faith in the Lord. So, use your GPS, your God's positioning system, and set your destination again. Let Him show you the way. Let Him take you home, because that's where we're headed, right? We're headed home with Him. We'll go home with Him and trust in the routes and in the paths that He puts before us. Alright, guys. Here's something to think about. Be well, be safe, be blessed. I'll talk to you soon.